Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Monday, May 27, 2024. In the headlines, St. Andrew farmer reaches his limit over continuous destruction to his property. Government proposes stricter penalties for gun crimes. RGPF says civilians are capitalizing on gun amnesty. No explanation on drop charges against U.S. national linked to firearms discovered in container. Also in the news, regionally, St. Lucia's education minister urges CXC to reconsider suspension of 4 subjects. Internationally, in the United States, deadly storms hit over holiday weekend. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada wins silver medal at the 2024 Pan American Cycling Championships. Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We are reporting the day's news. Stay close.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. One farmer in St. Andrew is in distress as most of his produce was destroyed by animals in the area, a recurring issue that he can no longer tolerate. Renapet Thomas visited his farm to bring you his story.
Titus Tyson, affectionately known as Popal, has dedicated over 30 years to farming his plot of land in the Paradise Telescope area. However, his efforts have been consistently undermined by a distressing issue, the destruction of his crops by roaming livestock, leaving him in a state of despair. Early Sunday morning, as Tyson ventured to his farm with hopes of harvesting his watermelon crop for sale, he was met with heartbreak. Nearly 90% of his carefully nurtured produce lay ruined, a casualty of negligence by a nearby livestock owner.
This morning, on reaching the garden this morning, I noticed a pig was going away from the garden. Well, the first thing I noticed is a mango close to the camp got eaten by the pig. Then I realized the golden apples and them on the ground also got eaten up. So that led me to trails into the watermelon field. And then entering the field, I noticed that couple melons was eaten, bite up. So I walked further inside the field, and this is what I noticed, that the damage that we done inside it.
This incident not only impacts Tyson's financial stability, but also underscores broader concerns about the need for better management of livestock and measures to protect farmers from such losses.
Damage now is approximately about 60 watermelons get eaten up by the pig. The melon and them, on average, are getting about 15 pounds, 10 pounds for the least, the watermelon. Right? So I'm talking watermelon going up to all, some of them might be bringing out 25 pounds, you know? So it's a heavy loss to me. And my estimate, about 500 pounds of watermelon. $3 a pound, so that is about $1,500.
This unfortunate incident is not an isolated one for Tyson. He said he has repeatedly faced similar challenges.
It's not only animals, you know. This watermelon plot especially, from the time the plot was young, the melons just coming in, I've been experiencing thief. They've been thieving the melon from very small. Busting, when they open it, it was white. They just throwing it all about the place you see. They just busting the melon and show, you know. And then, sometime last week, I noticed a footmark with a cow and the owner foot behind the cow. I didn't know who it was, so I couldn't get to them. This morning, it's unbearable. It's hard to bear. It's very, very hard to bear. I tell you, the only thing this morning is that water just didn't come from my eyes.
Tyson said this incident prompted him to file a report with the Royal Grenada Police Force and notify the owner of the livestock responsible for the damage.
I put my trust in the Father. I really don't want to lose my cool. Because it's a very thin line of staying calm and going over the road. Went and wake up the owner and carry him here. He come and see the damage. But I don't know how reluctant he might be in pain, you know. I really don't know. I'm hoping that we won't have to have any further problem. I went to the police. The police will come and do a story as well. I went to the appraiser. He will be here shortly.
He is hoping that there will be a day where such distressing episodes becomes a thing of the past, allowing farmers to thrive and contribute positively to their communities. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, the government of Grenada is set to introduce stricter penalties for farm-related offences in response to the recent surge in gun violence. A comprehensive firearms amendment bill will be presented for debate during the two-day session of the House of Representatives on June 4 and 5. Nisha Paul has the rest of the details.
The 28th-clause Firearms Amendment Bill proposes significant changes to curb escalating violence by imposing harsher consequences for gun-related offenses. For example, an offender could face up to 20 years in prison on a summary conviction of unlawful possession of a firearm or ammunition and up to 40 years in prison upon conviction on an indictment. Carrying illegal firearms in public places could lead to fines up to $100,000 and up to 10 years in prison. Additionally, possessing firearms with intent to cause injury could result in 20 years imprisonment. The bill also proposes fines ranging from $50,000 to $100,000 and imprisonment for 5 to 10 years upon a summary conviction for discharging a firearm in a public place. Upon conviction on an indictment, these penalties increase to fines between $100,000 and $250,000 and imprisonment for 10 to 20 years. The bill also addresses stricter penalties for failing to report lost or stolen firearms and for not complying with police requests. Additional clauses focus on increasing penalties for the unlawful importation, exportation, and transshipment of firearms, as well as manufacturing and dealing without a license. These amendments seek to impose severe consequences on gun-related crimes, reflecting the government's effort to curb escalating violence and enhance public safety. The Firearms Amendment Bill must be approved by both houses of Parliament before taking effect. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Meanwhile, citizens are chiming in on the proposed amendments to the Firearms Act, which aim to enforce stricter penalties for gun-related crimes, which are mostly perpetuated by young men. Here are some of the views expressed.
It is long overdue that we should increase the penalties for possession of firearms. We don't produce firearms here, so most of the firearms come into the country as a consequence of our geographical expression. Our borders are quite porous. So that I think what we really need is the ability to do regular surveillance of our coast.
I feel, to be honest, the government should be doing that long. And if they want to run a country, as I see, they have to put state penalty because it will come to them sooner or later.
It's a good idea. It's something good to do. Got too much crime in the country. So I'm behind them 100%.
And when these guys are get caught, you leave them inside there for a very long time. Proper counseling. And then when they come out, you give them something to do. Being unoccupied causes a lot of problems with these youths. Some of them frustrated because they have nothing to do. You know, the devil find work for idle hands.
But when a guy go to the court, like they kill somebody, the penalty should be hanging. Right? Because when these guys go, they come and they kill your brother, they kill your sister, and they go in there, they spend 5 years or 10 years, they come back out. Right? And all they will tell you that they will go in jail and they will come out. And they will continue doing it. Right? But if you give them some form of corporal punishment, like hanging or so, maybe they go desist. Fine? Or at least, even if you didn't directly hang them, as I will say. But that should be part of the sentence. So even if you didn't do it, but when they're inside it, then every morning they have to be wondering how much time I have left, and maybe you go deter them.
Now, one of two men remanded to prison on a capital murder charge in connection with the May 12 shooting death of Vaughn Warney Cyrus is facing a second murder charge in connection with a fatal shooting 1 week earlier in Snook Corner. We get more details in this report.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has laid an additional capital murder charge against 34-year-old St. George's businessman Razim Mitchell. This new charge is in connection with the May 5th shooting death of Shane Brown, a resident of Beaulieu, St. George. Mitchell was charged over the weekend, making him the second person arrested in connection with the death of Brown, who was reportedly shot and killed by two masked men in the Snug Corner area. Last Friday, police announced the arrest of 35-year-old Kevon Rondell Niles, a bus driver from Willis, St. George. Niles faces charges of capital murder, possession of a firearm, and possession of ammunition. Both Mitchell and Niles appeared before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on Monday. Niles was represented by attorney Anselm Clouden, while attorney Jerry Edwin, who did not attend the morning's proceedings, confirmed that he will be providing legal counsel for Mitchell in his second murder case.
I haven't had disclosure or anything yet because they have to put the file in order, and sometime later this week I assume I'll get disclosure. With respect to the situation at hand, the situation is coming under control. There's no doubt that the situation is coming under control. The country is quieting down, and it's good for the entire Tri-Island state. That's all I wish to say at this juncture with respect to the matter.
Attorney Anselm Clouden. The preliminary inquiry into the capital murder charges against both men is set to commence before the Chief Magistrate on October 1st. Both men are scheduled to reappear in court for mention on June 10th. Reporting for GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Coming up in network news, police say civilians are capitalizing on gun amnesty. We'll be right back.
yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Ariza Credit Union. Ariza's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Ariza's Own Your Own loan. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arizacu.com.
GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The theme for the science fair is water and energy strategies, the key to sustainable development. It encourages students, it promotes caring for the environment, sustainable development, and we want the students to display practical activities and real-life situations of what is really going on out in their environment. And we look forward to companies like GRENDEC continuing to see the relevance and significance of something like a national science fair.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG United. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title of Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG United. Good like that.
In these moments, we not just watching our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is We Game.
The story of Grenada is the story of Co-op Bank, a story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people, Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today. Welcome home.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy: Robert White, Dillion Walters, Kareem Alexis, Dale Bowler, and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60 and available at Mitchell's Pharmacy in Grandance, Gittins Health and Wellness at all outlets, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceland Mall, 3B's Shoe Store, downtown St. George's, Calico Supermarket, Grenville and Sutairs, St. David's Pharmacy, and Go to Fet. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow, 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa, that's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center high-ranking officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force have no explanation on why charges were dropped against a U.S. national linked to several firearms found in a container in Grenada last December. More details in this report.
Despite efforts by the Royal Grenada Police Force to crack down on illegal guns in Grenada, along with the government's move to implement stiffer penalties for the possession of illegal firearms, the justice system seems to have dropped the ball on a firearm-related case. All charges were dropped against a U.S. national who was arrested and charged in connection with several firearms found in a container shipped to Grenada in December. Despite calls to various persons seeking clarity on the matter, the news team was unable to obtain any explanation for the judgment. The question was posed this morning in a press conference with ranking officers of the RGPF. Detective Corporal Kimber Cotain, attached to the Criminal Investigation Department, responded, stating that police officers have no power over decisions made in the court.
That the criminal justice system has different components. The police has a responsibility for law enforcement, the apprehension of persons who are in conflict with the law. What happens in the domain of the court lies solely on the magistrates and the judge and their discretion. So the police will not be in a position to try to justify what happened there and to give an explanation. We deal with law enforcement and implementing those laws, and in respect to arrests and brought before a court.
When the role of the prosecution department of the Royal Grenada Police Force and presenting evidence before the court was brought into question, the officer had this to say.
To speak as to why they had no knowledge, allegedly, but what I can say that yes, the prosecution bring forth the evidence, the materials, facts, but what happens as a result of that lies on the magistrate and their discretion.
sequence of events leading to this development traces back to December 2022, when a cache of gun and ammunition was uncovered during routine searches at the St. George's port. The items were traced back to a retired U.S. soldier residing in Grenada. He claimed innocence, asserting that some of the weapons were unknowingly shipped from his U.S. residence by a third party. Among the seized firearms were high-powered semi-automatic rifles, some of which are prohibited under local laws. When approached for a comment earlier this month on the matter, Minister for National Security, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, said he was unaware of the latest development in the case.
No, I'm not aware of that. I have not been briefed on it, but it's certainly something that I would look into. Now that you've raised it. Thank you.
Rena B. Thomas, GBN News.
Superintendent Esau Pear, who's in charge of operations of the Royal Grenada Police Force, has announced that numerous individuals have taken advantage of the 90-day gun amnesty, which went into effect on May 1. The amnesty was implemented to encourage the voluntary surrender of illegal firearms and promote public safety. It offers a window for individuals to turn in firearms without facing legal repercussions.
I would not venture into indicating the number of weapons, ammunition that has been surrendered. But I will let you know, however, that persons has been taken advantage of the amnesty. We have had some weapon and ammunition surrendered.
During a news conference this morning, Superintendent Pear addressed questions regarding the number of guns handed over since the start of the amnesty period. He indicated that specific data on the quantity and types of firearms surrendered would be made available at a later date.
And the expectation of the law, a tally will be made, and at the end of the amnesty, we will make a pronouncement as to what has been surrendered and the total. So for I doubt as much you want to wait until after July, at the end of the amnesty, when most stringent measures will be put in place for those persons being held with illegal weapon.
Superintendent Pear emphasized the importance of the gun amnesty in curbing gun-related crimes and ensuring a safer environment for all. He urged anyone in possession of illegal firearms to take advantage of the remaining period of the amnesty and contribute to efforts aimed at reducing gun violence. Well, it was an evening filled with entertainment as 12 young and aspiring models took to the stage in a display of beauty and talent. Organizers of the Little Mr. and Miss Grenada said they are satisfied with the outcome of this year's pageant and commended sponsors for the support provided. Christina John attended the pageant.
I'm just too excited, I can't even speak right now. This is the first time I ever win a crown, and it's very great actually. Make sure they have confidence and braveness.
That was newly crowned Little Mr. and Miss Grenada. Following an evening filled with bravery, talent, elegance, and excitement, the Little Mr. and Miss Grenada 2024 have been crowned. Kamari Francis, representing the community of Rookie St. David, won the male title, while Little Miss St. George, Saraya Abraham, won the female title. Saraya also won the categories of Best Talent and Best Introductory Speech, while Kamari secured Best Introductory Speech and Mr. Photogenic. Contestants were judged in 5 categories: Best Introductory Speech, Best National Wear, Best Talent, Mr. and Miss Photogenic, and Best Evening Wear. Second runner-up in the male category went to Montrose resident Jamari Alexander, also with Best Interview and Best Classical Wear, while Christian Sylvester from Shantimel St. Patrick was first runner-up and won Best Talent and Best National Wear. Second runner-up for the females was Miss St. Mark Stephanie Antwine and Miss St. John Jawadi Oliver, first runner-up, who also won Best Interview. Little Miss St. David Celine Marichaud won Best Evening Wear and Miss Photogenic. The moms who accompanied their children throughout the preparatory period were also awarded. Here are excerpts from Saturday night's pageant. Christina John, GBN News.
All right, a look at the GNCD's latest initiative. It's time for GBN I Saw. Stay with us.
Feature in tonight's I Saw. The Grenada Paralympic Committee, in association with Advocacy Grenada Inc. and the Grenada National Council of the Disabled, present Voucher in the communities in an effort to promote inclusivity. Although anyone can play the game, it is specifically designed for persons with cerebral palsy, a disorder that affects movement, muscular tone, or posture. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us photo and video submission via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other.
All right, this is Network News, live from the Grenadian capital. Stay close.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Hubbard's Legends in Concert, as we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
Avoid leaks at home. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
My name is Najla Woodruff, and I am the proud recipient of the ACB Grenada Bank SU Scholarship of 2023. I am currently a third-year international business student. The ACB Grenada Bank SU Scholarship provides more opportunities than just financial aid. It provided CV enhancements, it enriches your academic experience, and it allows you to open doors and broaden your horizons in terms of internship opportunities, among other things. I implore you to apply to this scholarship. I am eternally grateful to ACB Grenada Bank for rewarding me with the ACB Grenada Bank SU Scholarship.
ACB Grenada Bank believes in empowering talent and nurturing dreams. You too could be a part of this journey. ACB Grenada Bank is committed to education and helping shape the leaders of tomorrow.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
Sunday, June 2nd, Mega Force Promotion is at it again as they present the massive Big Box Mega Bingo. All roads leads to the Monroe's playing field from 5 p.m.
Oh yeah, this one's serious.
Because you can win a whopping $100,000 in cold hard cash. But wait, there's more. We're gonna be playing just 10 games, and each game is worth a mind-blowing $10,000.
Can you believe that?
Whoa, that's insane.
Free buses will be available, so all bingo ballers, make it a date and come early to win some big bucks. Sunday, June 2nd, get ready to shout bingo! Like you mean it. Inside Mega Force Big Bucks Mega Bingo. Brought to you by Carib, Glen Elm, Springwater, and Waggity Rentals and Sound Company.
Here and everybody. Here and so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them boss dragon. Hello. You see that? About them that them make hard on them. Me a talk to you, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Class Code, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Meet Mom. She's not just the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast, and pack bags kind of mom. She also gets her fitness game on. Yeah, she's the don't let anyone forget anything kind of mom. At the same time, she's the runs her own business, closing deals kind of mom, who finds time to get down and boogie with the kids after school, remodel the house, bake cake, host dinner, and even play her favorite game at the end of the day kind of mom. So let's celebrate Mom, because to us, she's so much more.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the climate resilient water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
In these moments, we not just watching our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is We Game.
You with Network News. Regional agriculture ministers have committed to transitioning from the stage of discussion to implementation of the plans and programs designed to improve regional food security. Their commitment came at the recently concluded 6th meeting of agriculture ministers in Montserrat. My colleague Christina John tells us more.
There is one message I would like all of you to take from this 8th OECS Ministers of Agriculture meeting, is that the ministers, we have all pledged to implement with alacrity all of the decisions that we would take today, and we're doing so in the interests of our respective countries and in the interests of our country as a whole, of our region as a whole.
Chairman of the OECS Councils of Ministers of Agriculture and Grenada's Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Honorable Lennox Andrew, speaking in Montserrat during the past week. Andrews was attending the 8th OECS Council of Ministers for Agriculture meeting, which was held under the theme Advancing Regional Cooperation for Food Security. Chairman Andrews pledged his commitment to carry on the mantle from where his predecessor, Adrian Thomas, the former chairman of the council, left off. The chairman said it is time to put words into action.
So I want to give you the assurance, my dear people, that as ministers of government and as technocrats, many times we come to functions of this kind, we meet, we discuss, we share brilliant ideas, and then we go back home. We make important decisions, and then we go back home, and we are faced with the problem of implementation. I'm saying to you that as chair of this committee, my role is to ensure that when we go back to our respective countries, as a collective, we would take steps to ensure that our decisions are implemented.
As part of the meeting, the OECS Commission provided the Council of Ministers with updates on relevant programs and projects, which included the OECS Food and Agricultural Systems Transformation FAST strategy, geared towards taking regional approaches to increasing food security and sovereignty in the islands by focusing on increased levels of agriculture production, along with its distribution and marketing. Delegations also received technical presentations from the OECS Commission as the basis for decision-making relative to the implementation of the FAST strategy. In addition, plans for the hosting of a sub-regional Youth in Agriculture Symposium in Dominica in August of 2024 were presented. Minister Andrews said since agriculture is linked to all other sectors, what's needed is the design of policies, projects, and programs rigorously suited and adaptive to the need of individual countries. The Ministerial Caucus was presented with updates on Apiculture Policy and Action Plan and the Regional Blue Economy initiatives. The next meeting of the OECS Council of Ministers of Agriculture will be hosted by St. Vincent and the Grenadines during the Caribbean Week of Agriculture, CWA, in October 2024. The Grenada delegation to the meeting included Minister of Agriculture Lennox J. Andrew and Acting Chief Extension Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, Ms. Lauren St. Louis. Other attendees represented Montserrat, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dominica and the British Virgin Islands, the BVI, and Antigua and Barbuda. Christina John, GBN News.
Before the break, the 2024 Carnival season quickly approaches, and local recording artists are already making waves with their new music. Among them is groovy and power soca artist Kenroy Ogis, also known as Blackadan, who has just released another hit song titled Blessings. We hear more in this Nisha Peters report.
See my ex with a new man. I feel like she born inside a session. The party kicking upward. She put up she 2-1. Whining back on the man. You think I gave her down? You're mad. The day you leave. The day you leave. I started to see my way. And when you went, I went away. What I thought was a tragedy was a blessing.
Blessings is a vibrant and catchy song that follows in the footsteps of last year's smash hit, Seeing Trouble. This song has already begun to resonate with fans and is expected to be a staple throughout the carnival season. In an exclusive interview with GBN, Blackadan shared the inspiration behind his latest track.
Based on the fact of consistency, you know, I tend to really love a follow-up story or pattern. Anybody would tell that Blackadan is a great storyteller. and everything has to make sense in my mind, you know? So I was like, a great follow-up would be, something positive this way around,
Reflecting on the challenging year last year, he expressed excitement about producing music that people can connect with and enjoy.
I decided to, approach like what I do, my creativity in a more happy space, and and even more relatable, because last year was relatable. I would say it was relatable, but I even wanted to push the lines in that regard to be even more relatable, even like touch more people, because that is what I believe my purpose is. My purpose really is to speak on real life situations, put it in a music form that people can relate and enjoy through the carnival season. I don't feel like it's the artist that has to, do the jump and wave stuff. I feel like I'm
With Carnival still 2 months away, Black Adam is confident that Blessings will remain popular despite its early release. He believes the song's infectious rhythm and positive message will ensure its longevity.
Happens to be something that, as the song say, I'm blessed with. Based on the genre as well, we tend to outlast any other genre. Being very strategic and placing every word where it has to be, and making it catchy, but yet still something you have to listen to gather information from. It's something you'll be able to sing the chorus the first time, but whereas the lyrics is concerned, you have to sit and listen and dissect, and I mostly leave people in amusement for quite a long while. Normally lasts for a long time.
Black Adan's optimism for the song's success underscores his commitment to his craft and his ability to create music that resonates deeply with listeners. As the anticipation for the carnival season builds, Blessings is set to be a defining anthem, bringing joy and energy to the celebrations. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
Sports news coming up next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Use a pan to wash and rinse your dishes. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
as Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
Mark your calendars for a magical day filled with laughter, games, and prizes at the Magical Kids Fair and Family Fun Day. Witness the thrilling Johnny Magic from Trinidad on Sunday, 9th June at the Radisson Hotel Conference Center. Fun activities for kids and parents all day, starting at 11 a.m. Just by attending, you could win a luxurious 2-night stay for two at the Silver Sands Resort Grenada, including breakfast. Kids admission with Magic Show included is only $40, so don't miss out on the chance to win big. Get your tickets now, online at gotofed.com or in person at Grenadian Optical and the Computer Store in St. George's, Calico in Grenville, and Kim's Radio in Carriacou. See you there on Sunday, 9th June at the Magical Kids Fair.
International Support Group, ISG, your company of choice. You have a problem with mold? We're the company to call. ISG provides quality commercial janitorial services. We also focus on preventative maintenance, making sure that your building keeps functioning as it should. With ISG, you will have a peace of mind knowing that all your service needs are carried out by a quality, efficient, and friendly team of technicians. ISG is dedicated to industrial professionalism, safety, and exceptional customer satisfaction. Call us today at 473-410-5886 or email us at info@isg-grenada.com.
Notice is hereby given that the 95th Annual General Meeting of Shareholders of the Grenada Building and Loan Association will be held virtually on Zoom, as well as at the Presbyterian Church, Granitang Road, St. George's, on Wednesday, 29th May, commencing at 4:30 p.m. For further information, you can contact the association's office at 440-2108, 459-2103 on WhatsApp, or email info@grenadabla.com. Virtual meeting details will be made available prior to the meeting.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Sporting fans, good evening. Grenada achieved an historic milestone at the 2024 Pan American Cycling Championships on Sunday, securing a silver medal in a remarkable performance by Red Walters. This victory marks the first time a Grenadian cyclist has won a medal at the Pan American level. Red Walters, an elite rider, made history with his impressive performance, bringing pride to Grenada. Walters expressed his joy and gratitude.
The bunch just hesitated for 3-4 seconds, and once he has that gap, that's it. So, it would have been so cool to get the gold medal, but honestly, I can't complain. I'm really happy to win this. This means a lot.
Well, fellow cyclists Carragher Charles discussed their future plans and aspirations for further achievements in the sport.
probably most likely back home do 1 or 2 local races and then national champs. And next big prep will be leading into Caribbean as well. That are 2 big races on the calendar. Probably 1 or 2 stage races after as well.
Next one, well, first a nice little break, go home, just rest for a week or so. And then I've got a 5-day stage race in Poland, and then a 1-day race in Switzerland. So that's a pretty high level one. And then national champs. So that'll be nice to come back on.
Good going, gentlemen. Tessimi Vivek, the Public Relations Officer of the Grenada Cycling Federation, highlighted the significance of this achievement for Grenada and its impact on the future of the sport in the country.
Grenada cycling is a bit on the struggling side of it. We are trying to do what we can and try to even get more people involved. We're trying to, we have a few stuff trying to put in place so that we can build the sport and have it, make it a bit more known, because a lot of people from speaking in the general public, I noticed that a lot of people are not aware that there are national cyclists on the island. So like I say, it's a bit struggling, but we are coming up and we're trying to build it and hope that actually like results like these would actually help and aid in building it and bring it to a higher level and more noticeable.
The silver medal win at the Pan American Cycling Championships signifies a bright future for Grenadian cycling, setting a new benchmark for the nation's athletes and inspiring a wave of enthusiasm and support for the sport. In the friendly match held on Sunday at the Lauriston Mini Stadium in Carriacou, the Grenada senior men's national team suffered a 3-0 defeat to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This marks their first friendly since their Nations League outing against Suriname on October 15. They had endured a 4-0 loss. The defeat underscores the challenges facing the Spice Boys as they prepare for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. They will face stiff competition against Trinidad and Tobago, ranked 98th by FIFA, and Costa Rica, ranked 52nd on June 5 and 9, respectively. We can tell you, too, the Grenada Football Association has expressed its intention for the team to engage in several practice matches ahead of the qualifiers, aiming to refine their strategy and improve performance. Interim head coach Shalry Joseph will lead the team through these preparations, hoping to build momentum and resilience as they aim for a spot in the World Cup. An unbeaten maiden T20 international half-century 67 by Roston Chase led the way for the West Indies as they set a total of 207 for 7 for South Africa. The opener, alongside captain Brandon King, 44 off 28, put on 92 in the opening partnership, setting a solid platform for Kyle Myers, 36 off 23, to smash the remaining runs in emphatic style. Gudakesh Moti showed magic with the ball, taking 3 wickets for 22 runs and stifling the South African batsmen. The performance sealed a clean sweep of the series, a first for the West Indies against South Africa in T20 internationals. Sports news for now. St. Lucia's Education Minister is calling on the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, to rethink its decision to suspend 4 subjects from the regional secondary curriculum. Details in this HTS report.
I was taken aback by the decision of the Caribbean Examinations Council, the CXC, to suspend 4 subjects that are currently being offered at the CSEC level, that is at the secondary level, and at the CAPE level, which is the advanced proficiency level.
CXC has suspended Agricultural Science, Double Award, Mechanical Engineering, Green Engineering, and Electrical and Electronic Engineering, subjects Edward deems vital to the Caribbean's sustainable development goals.
Those subjects are critical to the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals, not just for St. Lucia, but for the Caribbean as a region. But the CXC has cited that over the years they've been realizing that the numbers have dwindled as far as students enrolling for the 4 subjects. So it does not make much business sense to them as far as they're concerned to continue offering those subjects.
The St. Lucia Secondary School Principals Association, SSPA, in a recent press release also voiced concerns and called on CXC to reconsider its actions, given St. Lucia's move towards transformation of 4 secondary schools into TVET centers.
We do not want to see Agricultural Science Double Award removed from the list of subjects being offered by the CXC. When you look at Green Engineering and Mechanical Engineering, we are at the moment pushing a TVET agenda which we believe can bring about a particular type of transformation in our society. We also push in STEM education. So the more students we can have gravitate towards the subject, the better it would augur for St. Lucia, for our development, and to help us meet some of the critical goals and strategic objectives that we have set for ourselves as a country.
Further afield, dangerous storms are threatening millions of Americans. At least 18 people in 4 states were killed over the holiday weekend, as some 24 tornadoes were reported. More from ABC News.
A closer look at the terrifying moments an EF2 tornado touched down in Valley View, Texas, about an hour north of Dallas. Winds gusting up to 135 miles per hour as 200 homes and businesses destroyed, including this roadside gas station, which our Samara Theodora visited shortly after the tornado struck.
It was here at this gas station where 60 to 80 people ran for their lives seeking shelter, with one survivor describing this like a scene out of a movie.
Officials confirming this weather system is to blame for at least 18 deaths in 4 different states: Oklahoma, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Texas, where a 2-year-old and 5-year-old were killed.
In the moments that you're on the floorboard, what's running through your head?
It was scary. The most horrific thing I've ever gone through.
Engineering, green.
Alrighty, stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. Of the headlines before we leave you. St. Andrew farmer reaches his limit over continuous destruction to his property. Government proposes stricter penalties for gun crimes. RGPF says civilians are capitalizing on gun amnesty. No explanation on drop charges against U.S. national linked to firearms discovered in container. Also in the news, regionally, St. Lucia's Education Minister urges CXC to reconsider suspension of 4 subjects. Internationally, in the United States, deadly storms hit over holiday weekend. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada wins silver medal at the 2024 Pan American Cycling Championships. Congrats once more. That's all from us for now. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thank you so much for tuning into the news. Have a good night.